We'll start with our video.
There actually isn't a single email that I've written over the last few months without the help of Grammarly.
Okay, good. Don't slap it on, because you want to save paper and you want to save the trees. Okay, that you could save the trees somewhere else. I remember I'm old enough when computers were first invented. Any of you heard of WordPerfect? It came out of a little town in Utah or whatever, and yet because of the sheer force of economic dominance, and it just kind of eventually pushed WordPerfect off the cliff, and I had to learn. I hate learning, Anyways, we all have our regrets. Does that make sense? The tricky thing with the, is this still throws me. Is how do you Google a YouTube video and watch someone do it? That still burns me a little bit, because stupid thing won't do it. So there you go. And then finally, Josh, it was short for Joshua. In other words, you don't use an accepted Bible as your source, because that's not scholarly. We'll come back to that later on too. Generally speaking, you should IBID, okay, but preferably not IBID. The problem with IBID is, let's say, so IBID, yeah, okay, and IBID, okay. No, then you don't have to bother. Any questions about this so far? You got to check your spell checker. Does that make sense? There's little, wiggle rooms here or this or that. So what is those little nitty gritty things? Okay, so a dash is a substitute for salt. It's that's just English, but whatever. Okay. Bob was sad because his dog had died. Again, if it's too confusing, you have a warped mind. Sometimes that can kind of throw me, whatever. Okay. We go till 1:45, right? This is the hour of power, most exciting class of the week. It's all, after you get through this, it's all wherever the Chaldeans get their text from. So, which is a mystery to itself. Have you ever read those texts? They're wild. We'll finish with a question, then we'll leave the rest for next time. Any thoughts about this? Look at that. We have a live question from the audience. So, so it's an adverb. Okay, brothers, God bless you. Thank you for your patience. We'll see you next week.